Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Paul and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Greetings and welcome to another World Cup watch along. Match day. I don't know what match day is. I honestly don't know what match day it is, but it's the second day of the second group games. And we have the third and final host country having their second match today. And can they live up to what happened yesterday with the other two host nations that successfully took care of home field? It's Team USA, the Stars and Stripes, versus Australia. As we have the national anthem, Australia just finished singing their national anthem, and now Team USA is singing their national anthem. Let's go through the lineups real quick. As the big story coming in right now is Christian Pulisic is out injured. We know he was battling, I think it was a calf injury, I believe. As we see the flyover, you have a flyover here of some Blackhawks here, American Blackhawks. Great scenes here. As we have the American Blackhawks. They're in Seattle, are they? This is like Seattle. I think they're in Seattle. I believe they're in Seattle. Let me confirm that. You would think I confirmed that before, but I don't care. Yes, they're in Seattle. Home of the 12th man at Seattle there. All right, so starting lineup. Australia expected to play a 5-4-1. We have Beach in goal. We have Boss and Italiano on the wing backs. The back three, the central defender triplet is Burgess, Serkati, and Sutlar. On the wing, we have Velopali and Lecky. We have Ocon and O'Neill in the middle, and Torre leading the place of the strike force up front. The United States in the traditional 4-2-3-1, traditional Mauricio Pochettino 4-2-3-1. We have Freeze in goal. We have Robinson and Freeman on the wing backs. Ream and Richards the centre back pairing. Tyler Adams-Tillman is the two holding midfielders. We know McKennie is in the 10 role. McKennie has been playing higher up the field, but we know that McKennie and Tyler Adams, they are the two that stir the steam. Pepe makes a start for the injured Christian Pulisic. Serginho Dest, who's normally a right wing back, is playing as the right midfielder, and Balogun is up top leading the strike line for Team USA. The center referee, we have the German referee, German assistant referees. We have some Mexicans, fourth officials. And that's Sierra, isn't it? Yeah, big up Sierra. Sierra there singing the national anthem, I guess. Ironic as well that she's doing it in Seattle. And we all know about her husband, Russell Wilson, in Seattle and how that played out. For all our NFL fans out there, we know how that played out for that family, right? Russell Wilson, the newly retired Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson retired from the NFL, right? I think he did. That's the beauty of BCN Sports and people. When you're on BCN Sports, you get everything. Pop culture, everything. It's an early game here. Juneteenth. Don't know if I should say happy Juneteenth. I don't know if everybody celebrates Juneteenth, but I do. I am celebrating Juneteenth this year. I took the day off. And it's a good day to take the day off as we have football here. And I'm in a chat. Let's see. As the teams huddle up, we're ready for kickoff. Team USA in red and white. Can I do a red and white stripes on this? Let's see if I can give them a red and white striped jersey. Yeah, horizontal stripes. And it's red and white. Yeah! Look at that! Look at that! You know what? Let me give the white right here and put the red right here. Perfect. Now we're ready to. Now we're cooking with grease. Australia will be kicking off, and we have kickoff, and I forgot to start the timer. Damn it. Let me go ahead and do this right now. Australia kicking from right to left. Team USA kicking from left to right. Keys to the game. Keys to the game. For me, the USA, they have to maintain their level of play that we saw the last game. It cannot be the game against with the Paraguay. It cannot be an aberration. This has to be the norm. Their approach of the game was, and here's Australia actually breaking away into the 18-yard box. A long shot from a difficult angle there by Torre, and Freeze was able to take it comfortably, but a poor back pass there from Richards to Ream, and Australia almost punishing them. Huh. Interesting start here. Wait, here's Freeman. Trying to get the ball in here to Richards. Here's a long ball trying to get Robinson in behind. He was the furthest up front, but the goalkeeper Bleach was able to take it. Here's Boss, gets the ball back, and the USA press now coming into play. Tyler Adams gives the ball away. Nervous start here for both teams. Very nervous start here. Here's Tyler Adams in possession in the center circle, looking out right to Des. Here's Serginho Des, gets the ball back to Freeman. Freeman now getting the ball back to Richards. Richards going back to Freeman instead of going to Ream. Freeman looks inside to Adams. Australia is happy to have USA stay in front of them. McKennie tried an impossible ball there to Balogun, who was unable to get to it, and it was cleared out for throw-in to USA. As we have a look here at Tony Popovich, coach of Australia, in a full suit of black. All black, everything. You know what? He's actually dressed like Pochettino when Pochettino was at Spurs. I wonder if he's doing that on purpose. Anyway, here's Richards in possession. Get the ball out left to Ream. Ream now getting the ball to... Here's Robinson. Try to get the ball down the left and takes a deflection out, and it's a goal kick for Australia. As Italiano does well, Usher and Robinson out. Well, I've looked at Christian Pulisic here. Christian Pulisic is too injury prone to be a feature guy for me, to be honest. I'm just being honest. A little bit too injury prone. Western McKinney was a little bit too aggressive there against Ocon Englister. Pushing it back, and here's Australia looking long. Ball connected here by Velopatali. How do you pronounce that name? Velopatali. Velopali. Yeah. Anyway, here's Robinson. Having Lecky for company. Ball taken here by Tillman, going all the way back to Richards. Richards looking out right to Des. Des had an option there to get Weston McKinney, but chooses to go back. And ball gets back to Des. That's inside to Adams. Adams back to Freeman. Freeman looking back inside to Richards. Team USA is now probing. Here's Adams. Get the ball out to McKennie. Kenny back to Adams. All 11 players behind the ball for Australia, and they're just moving in unison here. Here's McKennie. Searching cross inside. Could be a free header there for Ream. For Pepe, sorry. And an infraction was called. Looks like he called a foul. Some infraction was called against USA. Was not offsides. Let's see what we can see what happened here. I don't know what the infraction is. I don't know what the infraction is. He called something, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's a free kick. Here's Freeze in possession, trying to get the ball out to Richards. Richards easily closed down here by Velipali, and Richards does well to win the ball back. But Australia's now, and here's Torre gets inside. And both Ream and Freeman had to collide there. All the nervousness that's happening for USA is all in their back line. Nervous start here. I saw a stat that the last two times America played against Australia, America won both games. But I think the last two times they played last year, and the other time after that was in 2010. Damn. They only played 2 games against each other in 16 years. It's a weird stat. Ball goes all the way back to Bleach. Bleach looking long. O'Neal did well there, towering over everybody. Balogun tries to flick it on. He had more time. Both teams are not settled. They are clearly not settled, and Australia seems up for the game right now. Here's O'Neal does well. And a crunching tackle as Adams is down punching the floor. That was a crunching tackle there by O'Neal. And Adams is still punching the floor. Well, that was O'Neal. That was Lecky. That was a dangerous time. He was late. And I'm surprised no card. VAR, I mean, it's not a red card offense. So can VAR come back and say it should be a yellow card? I don't know, but this referee is being very lenient. It's very lenient. Because that was a crunching tackle there by Lecky. Big up to all those that are live, Remember, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. This is BCN Sports. We're doing watch along of the United States versus Australia. We'll also be doing a watch along for the Brazil game later. I'll be on the grill, so I'm not going to do one for Morocco. But we'll do one for Brazil later. Here's Western McKinney. Cuts it on the right side. Puts it back on his left foot. Try to get Adams, who's magically healed. Here's Freeman. Gets the ball out to Des. Des with a little fandangos. Oh, that beautiful ball back here. Can Des do something with it? Kicks it right into the defender's chest. McKennie is having a good start to the game here. Here's Tillman. Gets the ball all the way back to Richards. Ball out to Ream. Ream get the ball out left to Robinson. I don't know why Pepe. I don't regard Pepe as a left winger. Why Gio Reyna couldn't start? Is Gio Reyna injured? I mean, he's born injured, so maybe, I don't know. But Pepe is more of a striker to me. Anyway, here's McKennie. Beats 2. Has the ball again looking inside. And there's Pepe now playing more as a target man. So they're not playing 4-2-3-1. Balogun and Pepe are two strikers here, and Pepe is now more showing for the ball in the 10 role. Here's Des doing stupidness, lost the ball, ball got back to Burgess, and Burgess kicked it off for a throw-in. You know what? Both these teams are nervous. I don't know. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know if it's I don't know, but it looks so hodgepodge right now. Here's Ream. Get the ball out left to Robinson. Robinson looking long here for Balogun. Gets by his man into the 18-yard box. This could be one for America, and it is. An own goal. 1-0 for USA. That must be an own goal. Yes, it is an own goal. Scored by Burgess. And just like that, the USA is up 1-0. An own goal scored by Burgess. But that came off the run of Balogun, who did well breaking down the left wing and created that opportunity. Did well. And that's what I'm talking about, because Pepe, who is more of a striker to me, I think Balogun would be best suited to be down the left wing, and that's exactly what happened. And he tried to get Pepe the ball. Burgess had to put something on it. He had to try, and it created a goal, but whatever. Because Pepe was going to have a knock-in. That was going to be an easy knock-in for Pepe. Either way, 1-0 Team USA. Off to a great start. They are 80 minutes away from going into the second round. You know who Pochettino is trying to channel to me? I think Pochettino is trying to channel Russell Crowe. He's trying to look like Russell Crowe. Not gladiator Russell Crowe. I'm talking Russell Crowe later years. Here's Torrey into the box for Australia, looking for an option. Here's Australia with a chance, and it just gone wide. Leckie with a right-footed shot after Torrey played it off. Get it to Velipali. Velipali left it for him, and Leckie, you would think he would kick that with his left foot. He went with the outside of the right foot, tried to bend it in the far post, and it was not that far away. And it kind of goes with what I'm saying about the game. It's a hodgepodge game. USA got their goal, big them up, but they don't look comfortable to me. Did I go through an era when me younger? Here's USA. This could be another opportunity here. Try to get the ball into Des. Another poor touch here by the Australian defender. It looks like Burgess again. And this time it deflected and goes out for a corner kick to USA. Boy, they don't look comfortable. Both teams do not look comfortable at all. At all. Richards and Burgess having some. No, that's not Burgess. Richards and Okun and Engsler having some coming together here. I don't know what's wrong with Okun. Okun, leg of the man. Leg of the man, sure, he's still going back there, man. Chest of the man. Anyway, can we finally have this corner kick, please? Corner kick to USA. Tillman with the corner, puts it in. A nice corner hit there. And it's a handball, as McKenny had a free header right at the 6-yard spot. Let me see this replay again. This looked dangerous. Yeah, McKenny with the header, and it looks like it hit Boss in the chest. That was going to goal. I don't think the goalkeeper was going to be able to save that. That would have been 2-0. Anyway, we're back in action. Robinson gets the ball back to Ream. Ream now getting the ball to Richards. This is where America looks very shaky to me. Right here. But they found a way to get out. Balogun unable to keep the hold up. Here's Torre, try to turn on Richards. Richards does well. And Tyler Adams is down again. As Velupali chopped him down right in front of Pochettino. Mauricio Russell Crowe Pochettino. Look at him. It looks like Russell Crowe from look up Russell Crowe's character in the movie he did with the Marvel movie, the one that sucked, the one that flopped. He looked just like him. And finally we have a yellow card as Boss takes down McKenny. Rake off the man face to backside. There's a yellow card for Boss. Free kick to USA. It looks like Tillman and Robinson standing over this free kick, trying to decide who's going to take it. Leaves it for Tillman. And McKenny tries. I don't know what to describe that. But either way, the ball goes out for a goal kick to USA. Australia try to play the ball out the back, get caught in possession. Ball goes to the back post. Australia is lucky to get out there. And now a throw in to Australia. As Tillman did well to read that poor pass out the back and lifted the ball up to the back post, but there's nobody there to meet it for an easy tap in. Still 1-0. Both teams are very nervous. But I would say Australia is playing a little bit more nervous than America. But America is getting caught in some weird positions as well. Here's a foul by McKenny. McKenny still standing over the ball and another coming together here. I think both teams are more interested in fighting each other than playing football. That's what it looked like to me right now. Okun closed down here by Balogun. And he wins a throw-in for America. I'm throwing here for USA. 1-0 USA, 18th minute. Ball here to Ream. Ream out left to Robinson. As the game tries to find... I think both teams are trying to find a pace that they can be settled in. Here's Freeman out right to Des. Des cuts the ball inside. Had Italiano with him there. Robinson tries to get the ball into Balogun and headed out there by Thurkati. And the ball gets all the way back to Richards. Richards looking long. Trying to get Weston McKennie, who loves this right wing today. And McKennie closed down there by Velupali. Velupali back to McKennie. McKennie back to Adams. Adams back to Ream. To Richards. Richards out left to Ream. Now Ream looking long, trying to get Western McKinney back again, but here's Des win possession. Try to get the ball into Western McKinney. It was a bad pass, but Des does well. Win the ball back. He's in the 18. Can he make a decision? Try to get it to Tyler Adams and easily taken off his foot here. And Australia look to break on a counter, sending Torre long. And Torre have Freeman there for company, but Torre does well to get him off, and Freeze is forced to push the ball long. And the ball goes all the way back to Bleach. And Bleach now sends it long again. Like people, if I sound like I'm hot, I'm being hot, that's literally how the game is played. As Lecky tries to get the ball from O'Neal, and Robinson comes over and kicks the ball out and it deflects off Lecky somehow and is now a throw-in for America. That's literally how the game has been played. So weird. This is a weird game so far. Well, make us see how it ends. Here's Ream in possession. Gets the ball into Tyler Adams. Adams out left to Robinson. And there we go again. With another crunching tackle here by O'Neal. USA looking long. Balogun. That's a beautiful ball by Tyler Adams to Balogun, and he was unable to take it down. That was a beautiful ball, and the goalkeeper Bleach was plugged in at that time. And another poor pass. And Balogun at the top of it. Tries a shot and it's crunched down. Australia living dangerously. But here's Lecky. Actually, that's Italiano. Cuts into his left foot. And now I have technical difficulty. Oh, my feet is back. And here's Australia trying to cut the ball inside. Robinson does well. And now Ream is able to kick it long all the way back to Australian goalkeeper Bleach, who gets the ball to Sotor. Sotor gets the ball to the middle. I think this is Lecky or this Italiano. This Italiano for sure. Ball goes all the way back to Sutar. Sutar out right to Sarkati. Sarkati back to Sutar. Sutar is being closed down there by Pepe. Does well this time. And here's Toure with a beautiful one touch here to Lecky. Lecky down the right with Ream of company. Puts the ball inside on a platter. And it's a good tackle there by Freeman. As Freeman fought to get in front of Torre there. I think Torre was going to let it go for Velipali, who was standing wide open, ready for a tap-in. Actually, yeah. Actually, it was Velipali who got beaten to the ball by Freeman, but Freeman did well to get to the ball first, and it's now a corner kick to Australia. USA leading 1-0 after early goal. An early own goal by Burgess. And now we have some theatrics going on with Sutar and looks like Freeman. Sutar is a giant man. That is a big, tall man. They have to do this. He is definitely the target. Yes, and the heads go up and he wins the header. And it's brought down there by McKenny. And it's another corner kick. As Burgess was waiting for it. We all know the ball is going to Sutar. We all know that. And he is winning the header. Right now the key is, can US win the second ball? That's just put as much body on Sutar as he can and then try to win the second ball. Ball goes in, and I guess they called a foul on Freeze. And it's a free kick for America, foul on the goalkeeper. And just like that, it felt like the game just started, but we are now in the hydration break. Game just started. It felt like the players haven't even stretched their legs yet, but we are now in the hydration break. Let's see what the temperature is like in Seattle. All right, so the current temperature. It's currently 75 degrees. Humidity is only 55%. 75 degrees. Today's high is 79, but they're doing a hydration break. If that don't tell you everything, I don't know. Anyway, hydration break. Both coaches talking to their teams as Pochettino is there with his coaches board, telling the players, I guess, I don't know what. The way the game has been playing, you can't even identify. You can't even identify areas of improvement. Both teams just can't get a feel of the ball as yet. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Oh, and guess what? During the hydration break, they are watering the fields. The sprinklers are on during the hydration break. Okay. Think I've seen it all. 1-0 USA. A own goal scored by Burgess after Balogun broke down the left side and tried to set the ball up for the platter for Pepe, who would have knocked it in easily. But Burgess had other ideas and said, you know what? I'm not going to let you score. I'm going to score for you. All right. We're getting ready to kick off again after the hydration break, after the quarter break. I'm going to say the break in a quarter. And freeze in possession. Looking long. Ball headed down there by Suter, and another sliding tackle here. And here's USA in possession in the back line. Australia applying a little bit of a press here, but USA is able to navigate it quickly and get the ball out to Robinson. Robinson plays a 1-2 here. And Robinson going down the left wing, puts the ball up again. It's a poor cross compared. And for some reason, it looks like Serkati heads the ball out when it was going out for a goal kick. Weird. You know, and we try to do as much watch-alongs as we can. But this game, and somehow it's a goal kick to Australia, so I guess the ball went up before. See, this is why I don't vote to the watch-alongs every game. You know? Because this is a weird game. Weird game. Balls to Robinson. Robinson going back to Ream. Ream getting the ball to Richards. Richards now getting the ball to Tyler Adams. Play footsie with him. Here's Tillman. Ball back out to Ream. Ream to Tillman. Now Tillman getting the ball to Adams as USA tries to slow the pace down, it looks like. I think they're trying to get, there's something to lack of familiarity, because both teams, as we highlighted earlier, they've only played twice in 15 years. And it's kind of showing. Here's McKennie down the left wing, cuts the ball back to his favorite right, puts the ball back to Robinson. Robinson looks into the box and there's nothing but yellow shirts and chose to go the other way. Now the ball gets out wide to Des. Des gets the ball back to Freeman. Freeman gets by his man, but is forced to go back to Adams. Here's Adams in possession. Here's the ball to Tillman. Tillman out to Freeman. Actually, Tillman is now to the right back and Freeman is the one as they rotate back again. Here's Ream looking long for Pepe. But the ball was headed up by Cercati. He went to Italiano. Italiano tried to head the ball back to God knows who, and he heads it out for a corner. Corner kick to USA. You know what? USA. Hurry up and score 2 more goals, man. Put this Australian team out their misery because what is this? What is this I'm watching? Corner kick to USA. Another good quarter. Western McKinney was unable to touch it, and Freeman. But the assistant referee gives a throw into USA. How? Nobody touched the ball. Anyway, throw into USA. Ball goes back to Richards. Richards to Adams. Adams back to Ream. Ream looking out left to Robinson. Robinson goes further left to Pepe. Pepe back to Robinson. Pepe is now rotating back to the center. Here's Ream. Out left to Robinson. Robinson plays a 1-2 with Balogun, and it's another yellow card. And this time it's a yellow card for Cercati. And Cercati is saying, I don't know what the hell Cercati is complaining about, but oh, the yellow card, brother, and shut up. So yellow card to Cercati. That's the second yellow in the game. Boss got the first yellow. Free kick to USA as Robinson now steps over it, puts a dangerous ball there, but of course Sutar is going to get it with his height. But there was an infringement in the middle, and O'Neill got fouled. Free kick to Australia. 13 minutes left into the first half. As this is Casey Keller. I don't know who those women are, but I see Casey Keller. Well, she look like woman used to play for USA. But big up to Casey Keller. USA always traditionally produce some great goalkeepers. Great goalkeepers. And Casey Keller is one that definitely has his own level of greatness. I don't think he's the most well. Tony Miola to me was a little bit more flashy. You have Brad Guzan, you have the next one in name, I know Bradley. What's that boy? Serginho Des earns a free kick for USA as Ocon. You know what? Ocon Engles, like he's just doing more fouls than anything. Here's USA in possession. Ball's out right to Des. I don't know how Des got by Boss there. I think he knew Boss is on the yellow card, so he's attacking him. But after getting by him, he's forced to go back. Here's Balogun getting down the left wing again. And this time Italiano does well to track him down. And USA is forced to go back again instead of putting the ball in the box. And they now put the ball in the box, and Balogun wins possession. And Italiano, yo, this is a weird game. Put it in chat. This is a weird game. Here's Richards. Get the ball out left to Robinson. And here's Pepe. Tries to get inside and easily dispossessed. And Pepe gets up and does... Alright, that's not Pepe. That's Tillman. Tillman gets up and does the yeoman work. And shuts down Italiano before he could send the ball long. It's a throw-in to Australia. And you just give the ball right back to the USA. USA give it right back to Australia. And Australia tried to send the ball out left. I think this is Boss. Was lucky to keep it from going out for a throw-in. Torre tries to get the ball back and Balogun easily... Yo, I feel like talk about some other stuff. I really do. I can't watch this. This game is a struggle for me to watch this game. Here's Dest. Puts the ball inside. Pepe heads go up and is easily headed out here by Sotor. But Australia is struggling to get the ball out. I know they just get the ball out for a throw-in deep in the... What the hell is this? What is this? Freeman threw the ball to McKenny. McKenny tried to kick the ball back to Freeman from 5 yards away and kicked it out for throwing back to Australia. Oh my goodness. And now Suter sends the ball long. And a coming together of heads. You know what? It's best for two players' heads to clash. It looks like it's Serginho Des. No, not Des. Des is up. It looks like Freeman and I don't know the other player, but both players went up for the ball. It's a full-blooded challenge. Nobody was backing out. As we're looking at the goal again, it looks like Paulo Ranquero is in the game, NBA player for the Orlando Magic. Freeman looks like he's fighting worse for wear coming up, but he's up. It looks a little oozy as they're trying to do the concussion test. There's a push by the man, so he clearly looks concussed. And it was Okun Engsa. And you know what? I said it earlier. Okun Engsa, all he's doing is fouling people. He just crashing into people. And that's what he's been doing all game. I know they're trying to figure out who's going to get the ball. I mean, they both hit each other in the head trying to get the ball. So you might as well just drop the ball, let the two of them crash into each other again, and whoever walks out gets the ball. That's another NBA player. I don't think he plays. No, actually, they don't have an NBA team in Seattle. But all right. After all that, USA is back in possession. You know what? The quicker this game finish, the better everybody's life will be because good God Almighty. Here's Richards. Get the ball back to Freeze, and Freeze looking right. And another crunching tackle. I'm telling you, this Okun Engster guy, and they didn't call foul, but look at the tackle. Here's USA looking long to Des. Somehow Des is not offside, but Des gets the ball to McKenny. McKenny in possession. Kenny has Burgess for company. And somehow McKenny gets the ball back. He's in the 18, gets the ball to Adams. Adams gets the ball out right to Tillman, to Freeman. Freeman out right to Des. Des, and here's Des in the 8. How Des to and and guess what, people? Okun Engesler wrestled Tillman down to the ground right by the 18-man box. This is oh my goodness. What am I watching? It's a long shot. Ball takes a deflection, and Freeman gets the ball into the, but it's offside. I mean, I don't even know what it's celebrating. It was clearly offside. I think Tyler Adams took a long shot. Tillman and Freeman were both standing in the offside position. The ball hit one of them, and then jump up and hit the ball. It's offside. Look at that. Look at that. They're offsides. It was Destak took the shot. Yeah, you come on. 1-0. Still 1-0. I guess VAR is checking, but I don't know what is there to check. It's offside. I I I guess it's closer. It actually is closer because it looks like Torre was keeping Freeman on. Wait, Looks like Torre was keeping him on side. They're still talking about it. This looks close. VAR call. And it looks like it's going to be a goal. It is a goal. What the hell? What is 2-0? Goal by Freeman as Russell Crowe, the American Russell Crowe. The American Russell Crowe. That's funny. Goal by Freeman. Yeah, Torre was keeping him on side. After all that, it's 2-0. I did call. I did say just put them out their misery. And I think America is about to put them flat out their misery now because might as well. They might as well. Let's get this over with. Ball looking long. Pepe riding the defender and needlessly fouls Burgess here. We have 7 minutes of stoppage time. 7 minutes of stoppage time. 2-0 USA. For the scoreline, it's very impressive. Not an impressive game, but you know what? Nobody will complain if you're representing the Stars and Stripes. So congrats USA on their way to winning the group. Heads go up. Looks like it's another foul. As we look at the what? And it wasn't even Torre that kept him on side. Looking at the VAR decision. So you know what? I give up. This is where I say I give up. Free kick to Australia. Burgess looking long. And Boss was chopped down by Ream. Oh, hit his hand first. So that's why they call it. So Tim Ream chopped Boss down, but before he got the contact, the ball did hit his hand, and it's a handball by street. Yo, oh my goodness. So all the good vibe from the first game gone for Australia. If you're an Australian fan. Yo, just blow it off, ref. Here's Richards. Get the ball to Adams. And even being up 2-0, the US still look flaky in possession in the back. And there it is. Tillman getting caught in possession. Boss does well to get around him. And has, oh my God. Goal kick to America. This. Here's Freeze. Sending everybody along. Man, as 2 more minutes. Thankfully, 2 more minutes left for the end of the first half. Throw into Australia. Australia in possession. As Balogun is down holding his head. As he took a knock there from Sutar. All right, ref, blow it off. Blow it off, ref. Long whistle, ref. Come on, long whistle. Throw into Australia. Somehow McKenny gets possession. Somehow that back heel got to Tillman. And the referee pushed out. How were the backs? Here's Freeman into the 18-yard box. Here's Des. Try the left foot shot. And a comfortable save in the end for goalkeeper Bleach. Could have been a dangerous attempt there. Here's the ball out left for Das. For Boss. Boss gets by Des into the 18-yard box, and Freeman now pushes him over. And Boss looks like he wants to fight Freeman. And it's half. Yo, it's halftime. You know what? At the end of the day, it's halftime. Halftime, USA leading Australia 2-0. You know what? I need a smoke break, and I don't smoke. I need a smoke break. It's halftime. I'll be right back. This game, I'll be right back. think Benton is on now. I'm over here talking on mute. But Benton, can you hear me? Maybe Benton is away, but he'll be on in a second. We're getting ready for kickoff of the second half as both teams come out. Go ahead and get the second half scoreboard ready. Australia gets ready to make 2 substitutions here. As they're taking off Burgess, the man who scored the own goal, and also Velopali. They're actually making 3 subs. They're taking off Torre. Wow. Okay. Interesting. And we have kickoff. And the referee did not like that kickoff, so he said, let's do it again. And we have kickoff again. And you know what? So USA kicks off and kick it out for throw-in. I think Benton is on, but he hasn't. Benton, it about? Let me go ahead and make these substitutions as well. So in our chat, Benton was saying that he was shocked that Aaron Kunde didn't start, and he got the start in the second half. So let's see if he will make a difference. He did score in the last game. He also took off Burgess. Yeah, but this game, it's yeah. Anyway, US in possession, up 2-0. Right now, it's all about for the TBSA. It's all about just maintaining your current form, maintain your current momentum, and just professionally finish the game. That should be forefront on their minds right now. McKenny looking long. Sergino Des bundled over, asking for a foul. As Turcati, who was in there, but I think this is Benton joining in right now. Benton, are you there? Here's Australia in possession. Australia looks more threatening going to their goal than they are going forward. Anyway, Bleach with a long kick. Western didn't get even past halfway through. Benton said he's talking. Hold on, Benton.
Ya se acomoda Australia adelantando línea en lo que pudo un mal pase.
All right, Benton, can you hear me now? I know you hear me, but I'm not hearing you yet.
Yeah, man. May I hear you?
Yeah, I hear you. There you go. Oh, go on.
Okay, all right, sir.
Yeah, thanks for joining me because I think I would probably fall down dead in the second half. This is one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Man, the fall down dead. Is it that bad?
It is that bad. It is that for because I'm really being forced to sit down and watch this game as Balogun. Look at this break by Balogun now. How the hell did Balogun get behind all these? And he can't even. What the hell is this? Like no.
But I don't know whose grand thought. Was it to do? Grand idea to do a watch along of Australia versus US.
I think
But you
and
say you know what? You know the watch along a bug team, so we're both guilty of it.
yeah, and I've learned my lesson. I'm not doing another watch along if neither of these teams have any kind of interest. I'm not. Never again in life. It's one of the most horrible games I've ever
Okay.
seen.
But all right. So to be fair, and by the way, big up to all those on the live. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful
Hey,
Friday.
nobody on the
Happy
live.
Juneteenth.
Nobody on the
Huh?
live. People laughing at me like, yo, what
Wait,
the hell
so
you doing?
we just a live stream found.
For nothing. I'm telling you, everybody like, what the hell? America versus Australia watch along. I'm good.
I'm surely there are other platforms. Somebody must be out there in space. Well, to those who in the future may watch this back, I want to be on record saying, you know what, big up, happy Juneteenth into the future when you watch this. Fuck cover.
Yeah, because
No,
good
but
God Almighty.
as it relates to the game, you know, I got in and I got home and I saw the starting 11 and I was like, why is Eric Kunde not on the field? I mean, what's going on here? And so And then I don't know. I don't know why the coach would. When I watched that game against Turkey, he was probably the liveliest player on the field with his peers, and I thought that he would be a first on the team sheet because of the peers. But apparently, the coach has other ideas, and he's now one of the first subs off the bench at halftime. It's absolutely stupidness. And I think the other boy, Connor Metcalf, also was the other goal scorer in that game against Turkey. And
he
you
comes
take
on in the
off the
second
two
half.
players who scored.
Yeah,
Eh?
and they both start in the second half.
So if I'm a player on this team, I would tell the coach about him, you know what? I tell him about him, you know what? Because you cannot tell me that now you're down 2-0 after making a dumb decision. Oh, brethren, come give you a strength now. That is the easiest decision to make. Start the players who performed well in the last game.
Yeah, I can only give you conspiracy theories.
Okay, and what conspiracy is this? The coach gets appeared?
Yeah, they're playing dead. Well, not necessarily the coach, but they're playing dead for America.
Ah.
It's
And
a
in
con.
fact,
It's a
wasn't there some comments before the game?
it's a conspiracy theory. So conspiracy theories
Yeah.
don't normally translate the truth, but I cannot. There's nothing else that I can use to explain why. And looking at the game, I cannot explain why. It is. I'm at the
Wasn't there
point
some
now.
comments before the game? Was there some comments before the game by American players or someone in American soccer space about this game? It's like they felt like this team was beneath them. Yeah, the two goal scorers against Turkey were Nestroy Erakunde, Erakunda, and Connor
Metcalf.
Metcalf. They
Yeah.
scored both goals. And so yeah, so I'm watching this game now, and of course at 6 p.m. Morocco versus Scotland, and
I
then the big
you
side later on.
you know I'm such a dumbass. I should
All
have
right,
done.
Junior, go easy on yourself.
I should have done
I
this.
think there is enough hate in the world. There's enough people who would like to call you that.
What
Let's
it would
not
have been.
let's
It,
not give the haters any sort of um ammunition. They're like, well, I've been saying this all these years. No, let's not speak ill of ourselves here.
but I should have. That's the game I should have done. I should have done the Morocco Scotland game, and and said that we would just do that and the Brazil game right afterwards. But no, I'm doing this dumbass game, and then I'm now going to have to take on myself after this. Like I have to purge myself of football after this to even have even a slight desire to watch a Brazil game. That's how bad this game has
Well,
been.
the Costa Rica game first before Brazil. Yeah.
No, Brazil plays 9 o'clock.
The Morocco game.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not watching the Morocco game. That's what I'm saying. I'm purging myself of football. I
Really?
have I have no desire to watch the Morocco versus Scotland game. That's how bad this game has been. Like like like
Is the Trenton, is the pork finished yet?
I didn't even get the Trenton. So
Okay, so
I'm
you
going to
haven't
get
even
some
started
burger.
grilling yet.
Let's throw some burger and a hot dog on the grill.
Oh man, this game mash up your pork.
It mash up my it
your
mash up my
jerk pork.
vibes. It mash up my vibes. It mash
Oh
up my
God.
vibes completely. Completely mash up my vibes. It's yeah. Never again. I'm telling you, never again. It's that bad.
Um, the I'm not really seeing much of an improvement here from Australia.
It's a dumbass. I'm telling you, it's a shit game. That's what the game is. Just looking at them. This is how bad. All right. you saw what Canada, we all saw what Canada did to Qatar yesterday, right? And when Qatar
Yeah.
went down to 10 men, and we didn't even talk about that, about Jesse Marsh fighting or having a brouhaha with Lopetegi, because Lopetegi apparently took offense to Canada not taking their foot off the gas.
Man,
And
Lopetegui better go shut. Go sit
yeah,
down,
I
man.
mean, and I think it was Cornet that broke his leg, right? So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
corner.
think
Yeah, yeah.
I think all of that kind of played into Lopetegui's reaction at the end, and any coach naturally going to want to defend his player. However, as what's this, a VAR call? Oh no, somebody don't. This game today is no different than Qatar versus Canada. Is Australia is playing like they were down to 10 men. And all
Yeah.
USA has to do is just put them out their misery. And they refuse to do it. They refuse to do it. It is both goals are lucky goals. The first one would have scored, but lucky in terms of it's an own goal. And Balogun did well, got down the left wing, got to the byline, put the ball in, and Pepe was going to knock it in. But for some reason, Burgess decided to step in front of him and kick in the goal himself. And then the second goal was ruled offside. They called offside. I thought it was offside. I was like, there's no way under the sun. Freeman is standing right there and he's onside. And then when you look at VAR, at least 2 Australians kept him onside. It's just crazy. It is no sir. And then now
No, but,
you have an Australian,
we always,
but you have an Australian down now injured, right? America is up 2-0.
yeah.
Lecky is down injured. Let me say it again. Team USA is up 2-0. Lecky is down injured. Western McKinney is walking over and gesticulating to the ref that they need to hurry up and take him off of the field. Western McKinney, you are up 2-0. Why are you rushing the game to start back? What am I watching? You know what?
Maybe he wants to drop 6, man.
And then now Lecky is coming off and they put in our number 20. Who the hell wears number 20? Who is this? Who is that? Volpato. Who the Volpato? Why is there a
Well,
Volpato in Australia?
it could be the Australian Pato.
It Vol.
Yeah, it could be the Australian Pato virgin.
And
Let's all put our hands together and give Volpato a round of applause.
for what? For running on the field without tripping over him foot? Cause that is
They do it.
that is a sign of improvement in the game. And here's a break. And look how this brother break the outside trap. Look how easy. And they gonna score. Oh, on the backside. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done, Benton. Later. Me not watching no more of this crap.
What do you mean, later? I'm
done.
not controlling the stream.
No. No. Look at how the man break the outside trap. Iran Kunda. And then oi.
And
Metcalf.
Australia was all the way over the top.
Guess who kick it over the top? The man let's give a round of applause.
Volpato. And the funny idiot, look at the coach. The coach is like, what a madman, man. You know what? So Mohamed Torre down the middle, and Eric Kunde and Connor Metcalf. I mean, all these players should be on the field at the same time. because these were players that contributed in played significant role in the victory against Turkey. So played significant roles in the victory against Turkey. It's just maddening to me, and especially the fact that you took off Toure when the game was almost done against Turkey. So he should get a start right after and just keep him on the field with Eric Kunda, because that was the 1-2 punch. But yeah, some people are overdo the thing, yeah, man, and this Australian coach is overdoing the thing. I know him. What's his name, by the way? Is this let's see this guy's name.
I thought I said him earlier, but I can't bother. I can't bother.
Popovich.
Yeah,
Tony Popovich.
and it's not is nowhere near the pedigree of Craig Popovich.
Yeah, it's Tony. Yeah, is this Greg Popovich, Pitney?
Hell no. The name don't even spell the same.
Oh yes, it's not.
Yeah, Craig Popovich. Craig Popovich have a lot more P's in him name.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But you know what? And the thing is that this victory now gives USA this group, right? So they would secure the group. And kudos to Team USA and Mauricio Pochettino.
Yeah.
Securing 6 points from 2 games, Junior.
But you know that this also adds to the point. Watcha! Score the goal, youth! Oh my goodness. Australia could have tied the game in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're pretty wasteful.
And this is something that showed up from the start of the game. Because from the game started, I was highlighting how both teams looked nervous. It was a hodgepodge game at start. America trying to play the ball out the back, but they are absolutely rubbish at it. And it's showing here, and it's showing again. They are struggling to play the ball out the back between Richards and Ream. And it is like a walking disaster. But then Australia can't let them pay. And then Australia, on the other hand, just is well, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, what is it that I think it was. So all right. So no Christian Pulisic is one thing. How is the US looking without Pulisic?
But that's all right. So that's the thing I talked about earlier. You can't define the way that they're playing because it's been so hodgepodge. It's almost like a bongo ball game. So you cannot say, "Oh, Pepe is being deployed," because Pepe is deployed down the left wing, but he's really a target striker, right? And he spent most of the game playing in the 9, while Balogun at times kind of veered to the left. And so that's the Pulisic missing piece, right? With Pulisic being out of the game, Balogun now gets more space because Pepe is the one that is floating to the middle. Balogun now can play like a target striker while also playing as a winger and use his speed. And America had looked like they were on to something at times. But it hasn't been anything consistent. It hasn't been anything that looks deliberate. It's just pass, ball bounce out somebody's foot and go to somebody in an attacking position and will try something. That's literally what the game looked like.
Okay. I'm watching here, and it seems like Australia is dropping off when US has possession, and I don't understand. Like the USA is passing the ball up in the upper third of their half, close to the center circle. No Australia pressure on the ball, so the US defenders are moving the ball around pretty easily. So my question is, isn't Australia losing the game?
Right. But with that being said, right? And you brought up that's a key point, and America, as we know, enter the hydration break.
My
America,
Lord, even this stuff.
it just pisses me off even more. Anyway, but America enter in that round of passing, right? You highlight that they're not pressing, but yet America cannot make more than 10 passes completed, and that's the thing that kind of unnerved me a little bit watching the game. That's the thing that I tell you that it kind of burns my eyes watching it because Australia is saying we are not going to press you. Almost like they're saying we expect you to make a mistake. And America is saying, yes, we are going to make the mistake. So you don't have to press us. We are going to give you back the ball faster than you will get it if you pressed us. And it's been like that the
Okay.
whole game. You're about to see the own goal. Like, how the hell you know?
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling the Brazil Haiti game is going to be a terrible game too.
All right, let's keep this vibes here. Let's leave the Brazil hit, leave the other games out of it. And now I'm seeing the replay of the goals. The goals. You know what? Get in, USA, 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 USA. Get in. Look at that celebration. And then, by the way, I'm watching on Telemundo. And by the way, I was in where was I? I was in Conyers earlier, and I'm on. It's pure vibes for the US game. I mean, we helped the local man who rode out that gas. He was on his way to the USA game and he ran out of gas to watch the USA game. I was sub bar or whatever. So his entire family, his wife, his children, all of them just have on USA gears. They're up, they're lit, and that's a good look for the sport in this country. I think.
Yeah.
So and that's one of the reasons why I'm just getting back to the spot. So um. But we know that at some point this thing will end. USA will not win the World Cup. We can get that out of the way. We know that won't happen in this edition. Maybe 10, 20 years from now, but not at the current rate. So,
Nah.
um,
Well, yeah, no,
yeah,
that's not happening.
yeah.
Um, so if I have them winning, I think I have them winning the group. Let me check. Yeah, I have them winning the group. I have Turkey coming in second. Um, and if they win the group, they are slotted to play against Japan.
Okay.
I have them
And
playing.
that's another thing. I think
The,
it depends on the toss up between that game because I don't know what Japan is going to show.
but this is the thing though. I have them playing against Japan, who is one of the third place teams. So we don't know how the third place teams going boil down, right? So
Okay.
it
Yeah.
could be Japan, it could be somebody else. Um,
Yeah.
but it is what I've seen from them um over the two games. The first game, Paraguay did not go at them, right? This game, I don't think Australia has gone at them either. However, Paraguay had a little bit more finesse to them, while Australia is a little bit more rough and tough. And America handled both teams. Now they depended on some luck today. They had to depend on some luck. But the luck that they depended on went both ways because Australia could have and should have scored at least one goal already, which is a red flag for me. That's an alarming flag for me if I am representing America. Okay, you're playing against a more composed team. You're not going to find as much joy playing out the back like you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the U.S. team, USA, when they go up against the other teams, the so-called big teams later on in this tournament, if they can make those games a scrappy football game, street fight,
That's the thing.
I
They
think
don't have the
it would
players
be
to do that.
beneficial to them.
But they don't have the players to do that. This is
I
not.
I think
This is
they do, especially late in football games. Tyler Adams, a bulldog in that midfield, Weston McKennie. And fitness is something that I know that U.S. soccer really kind of lean on. So, the later gears against the fancy opponents, you have to kind of make it a street fight.
they're not built that way. I'm sorry. As Pepe is coming off, he doesn't look too happy. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm gonna vex, but I don't. What the person to me?
Who's that brother coming on to him? Is that Berhalter?
I don't know. Beralta.
Is
I'm
that
about to make
Sebastian Berhalter?
number 14.
Yeah, it's Sebastian Berhalter. Yeah, it's Berhalter.
But the person who has impressed me today out of all of them is Western McKinney. Western McKinney looked the part. I'll give him that. Tyler Adams has been very composed, but he's also been overrun a number of times.
Okay.
Australia midfield have really muscled him up. And that's something that that's why I say I don't think they are built that way anymore. This brother to Tillman has done well. Tillman has done well.
Yeah.
Tillman, whose poor partners Adams, has done very well today. A poor pass there by Berhalter, easily cut out by Australia. Look at that; they just turn right back. It is, you know, the brother from Turkey who did talk about Australia being a bug side. He's onto something, you know. I think he's right.
How can was it Chalanoji? He needs to shut there. Shut the hell up, Hakan.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, Hakan. As you talk about the bug side and the bug side beat you. Hakan
Yeah.
Chalanoji. Chalanogo. Nogo? Chalanogo. I'm getting some correction here. Hakan Chalanogo.
I don't know. I don't know.
And then, you know what? If Paraguay beat them tonight, it'll be a good end to the World Cup for them.
Yeah. Now,
No.
just missed my point. I had a point and just missed it. Well, yeah, but we'll see. Yeah. Australia, look at them. Put the ball in the box. Take cut, boy. Here's Australia trying to put the ball back post.
Like, why that took so long to put the ball in? I mean,
It's just weird. It's a weird game. So, how is that a handball on Berhalter? You know the referee don't say. You know the referee don't say that's a penalty. That's a pen. Come on. No, they already called foul the other way, but that's a penalty.
The call foul. So how is it fouled the other way? Where's the foul?
Irakunda after that he fouled like him fouled Reed or something. And finally take off Ogon Elkston and put on Irving. Come off of the field, man. Yeah, they didn't even call foul. They just said nothing. You know what?
Yeah, I'm kind of think that. So I didn't even have a look.
It
his hand is extended away from his body. In fact, it's not a competition. And so what is going on with Anthony Robinson? Is this Robinson?
So You realize the struggle that I've been through then, no, right? You see the struggle I've been through.
No, I am actually enjoying this. This is a very good
What?
game. Well, so what did number two? Is that Val Pato? Is that Val Pato? I think Val Pato says Robinson hit him in the face. Uh, Nice to see that sea of that not sea, but that yellow section, Junior. The Aussie section looks quite beautiful with
Bring
all
back
the
Mark.
red, white,
Bring
and
back Mark Viduka, please. Oh, I remember the stat.
blue.
Listen to this stat. The US played Australia only twice in the last 16 years. I found that stat remarkable. That these two teams played in 2010 and last year, and that was it.
And USA won both games.
Both games, yeah.
Yeah, about the Australia about that. Even the Australian fans know this. There
Yeah.
are levels to this.
Australian fans don't like them a cricketer. They're a cricketing nation. They're a cricket and netball nation and basketball nation more than football.
No, the funny thing I was listening. Well, interesting. I was listening to Arakunda's interview, and he said, "No, I read something where he said, his favorite Australian player that he's trying to mimic is Tim Cahill."
Or Tim
I was
Cahill too,
like,
yeah.
oh.
That's a good one.
I was like, okay, well, yes, yes, he's. I mean, you know,
And Cahill is more
almost the end, almost the end. Only how many more minutes left?
10 minutes. Well, 15 minutes
10
with the
minutes.
stoppage time. But thank
Yeah,
God
so
it's
Junior,
almost done.
it's almost time, almost over, so you can go cook your pork.
Good God Almighty. Get it over with. Please get it over with. Whew.
By the way, I want to send all the best to Lionel Messi's father, Junior. There are reports of that Messi's father is struggling with some health issues.
Oh,
They put out a statement saying he's currently undergoing medical supervision, recovering and progressing favorably within his current condition, whatever that condition is. So, wishing Jorge Messi the best and the family. Don't know how to go,
yeah.
because these things, football is one thing, life is another. Life trumps football.
Yep. Oh, America took off
So,
Robinson though.
back to this game. Is it weird that Australia is not throwing more people forward? Like, are they? Maybe Australia is okay with the way things stand because well, maybe okay is too strong a word.
No, they're
Because at
okay.
the end of the day, they still have their own destiny in their own hand, right?
Right, they're okay. And they technically have the easiest game left. What
Yes,
should be the
yes.
easiest of the three games?
Who are the easiest with?
Paraguay.
And Paraguay is coming out gun blazing. They're about to turn things around.
We'll see.
And what if Paraguay beat Turkey tonight?
Then it even make your life easier for Australia because they will know that all they need is a draw.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on
I
the goal.
think
It
you
depends
said
on the
it
goal
best.
difference. It depends on the goal difference.
I think you said it best the other day when you said like Group A and Group B and Group C and maybe Group D. Yeah, I'm sorry. These groups are just some local early warm groups. I mean, the real big side. I mean, um, But you know what? I guess the Brazilian fans may come on. Brazil is Group B, right?
Brazil, come, I'm a Brazilian fan, Benton, and I will let you know. Brazil not
No,
count.
but there are levels to this. Brazil. So Group C, yes. All right. So Group A and B,
Benton, say it after me. Brazil doesn't count.
Brazil counts.
Sure.
Group A and B, bug groups. Group D, bug group. And that's pretty group. Well, it's not bug group. Group J, easy walk group. But there's a general in that group where you always want to watch play.
Ooh, Argentina. That's Argentina group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a one-team group.
And I think yeah, that's pretty much it. So time for we shake off the dirty weight. Time for we move off these teams who come a World Cup for do fashion and do things. Time for these teams kind of move on and the other big teams continue.
Yeah.
All right, so Eric Kunde is appealing for a penalty. Tillman got to be careful there with that. Or is it, Chris Richards and Popovich. Popovich is appealing for a penalty. My appeal for every
Watch out!
over there.
Watch out!
Why didn't you start the players?
What the hell is this?
What a miss! Oh, come on, brother! You can come off. I feel. And now we have two players down. And the referee called a foul.
It was a foul. Look at how Scully pushed on Richards. Watch out on the back post. He pushed on Berhalter. Yo. You're
Berhalter earlier push down Arakunde. They wanted a handball. So push and go on. Now the ref call one push and no call the next push, not even a handball. I mean, it's only right to ask the question.
Yeah, but under every question I get response.
$5 minutes are what is it?
Call it 10 minutes.
Approximately 10 minutes away.
Yeah. I'm even more because you had a lot of stoppages. Look at that. Look at that tussle too. What the hell? Yo, what Australia doing? Balogun and Scully. I think Scully are the big tall man.
Yeah, the center back.
Sutar, yeah. Let's call it Sutar. Like, it's, oh my goodness. Australia going to score and make it interesting.
I would say this: if Australia scores one goal, it might be mad dash at the end. It would be nervy here.
I think they're going to score one. I really do think they're going to score one.
Looking forward to Scotland versus Morocco later on today. There's some news out around Ashraf Hakimi.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's been charged with what? Rape? Is that the charge?
Yeah. Well, he's the charge was already standing. He lost the appeal. Look on George Weah. George Weah really come watch this a full game.
Well, isn't his son?
They're on the bench.
Part of the US team? Well, he has to be there to support his team, his son.
Watch Balogun. Watch out. Like we saw this coming. You saw this coming from first half. Balogun and Sutar. But you know what? This is the most cordial fight I've ever seen.
And all that tussling from Australia, them still can't score a goal.
So who get the yellow card now? So both of them get the yellow card. 3 of them get yellow card. So Italiano got a yellow card too. The ref just say, no, you get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. Look at that. You saw the replay. So how you give... No, come on, man.
Yeah, this whole round next sort of deal. Yeah, this brother tall doing number 19.
Yeah, he's super tall. He's super tall.
What? He's in the wrong sport, man.
Because they have a picture with him. I don't remember who him standing up. I watch it again. I don't remember who he was standing up against. But let me see how tall he is. Because you know the football player
The
them...
referee is losing control here. Every minute the game stops. Like every...
Yeah, but that's
every
not...
minute there's a... Has
Yeah.
this been going on all game?
No.
It's so
They-
disjointed. It's like...
Well, but that's what I told you. I told you it's hodgepodge. That's exactly what I told you. Well, but you said, oh no, it's a great game. That's what I told you. That's what I say. It's the worst game I've ever seen. So Sutar's height is he's only 6'6". Yeah, we can. Or up, ref. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Get it over with, man. Please get this over with.
Vamos, USA. Well, you take beaten. Okay. Aye. All that good work on for that cross. Come on, number 4. You know, some of these teams, okay, so I'm seeing the replay here of the push down the entire U.S. bench. I was on the field approximately. Oh, blow it off, referee. Go fire up a grill and be go with dinner, yeah, before Brazil versus Brazil before Brazil versus Haiti. But big up to the Haitian family. Junior,
Yeah.
Question for you.
Mm.
Haitian food. Is
Yeah.
it the best food in the Caribbean?
I mean,
And you used to be a Haitian woman, so we know that you have
yeah, but
experience, right?
me only deal with the
That's a
cremas.
fact, right?
Me only deal with the cremas. Me
That's
never eat. She never cook for me, but
Okay.
she give me some cremas.
Okay. What's up? Yo, come up.
Yo, how is that see how the referee almost trip or go over for go give Richards a yellow card? He led with the elbow. Like, come on, man. the game getting nasty now. First it was
The
hodgepodge.
elbow, Erakunde, Zane.
First it was hodgepodge. No, it start get a little nasty.
Ooh. Ooh.
Cause Richards knew what he was doing. He know what
Come
he was
on,
doing.
Chris. We expect better from you.
But see the
Yeah,
referee
the
go,
referee all a cramp up.
yeah, like just blow this shit off, man. Blow it off. Let's
I
blow
know
it
the
off.
player is working out the referee. After the box, come on, go on. This is a new one for me. Serve the referee. Serve the referee. I know FIFA official is over to check on the referee.
Ah, the best thing for the day.
It flew off.
No, babes, come take him off. I feel I give a female referee the game, man.
Oh, that's my Mexican ref.
Yes. Yo, take him off for the field, man. The only thing you're supposed to see is a tire for go burn him up. Who this a come on now? And why would Pochettino make a substitution with 2 minutes left in the game?
He's putting our heads right.
For what?
Giving him a World Cup run. USA, 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 USA.
The USA fans will say USA.
8:15 tonight, Brazil versus Haiti. Watch along, BCN Sports. Tune in, tell a friend. Walk with your food, walk with your pot cover, walk with everything, walk with your liquor.
So you're talking
Brazil
about food. You know, Haitians make some good fried fish.
Yes, I had some.
Yeah, Haitian fried fish is good. Haitian fried fish is good.
Uh-huh.
Balogun is
I
coming
didn't
off.
have much experience with food from Haiti until we have a little friend from the Miriam friend, but the food was the brother.
Yeah. They do a nice fried fish. And them do a nice. Them say peas and rice. Them peas and rice
Yeah,
is
so they
decent.
have this black rice thing,
The black rice, yeah.
which was really good, and stew chicken tastes good, you know. So I was like, yo, man, them a do them thing, man. People them a do them thing.
Yeah.
And what was it? The plantain? What was the plantain?
Plantain, yeah. Them do good fried plantain.
Blow it off, ref.
Just blow it off the ref. Just blow it off the ref. Just blow it off, ref. Cause watch Australia don't them feel like for run like them want to play for real. Like, oh my goodness, man. Can't bother make that substitution.
And you know what to do? All right, USA, one more. Fast.
Ref,
That's right. Beat him.
Ref, just blow it off the ref.
Scored Hodge. What's that? Offside. Good call. Good call. Offside. Good call, ref. Blow it off. You cannot get these 2 hours back, you know.
Oh, don't remind me.
Morocco versus Scotland at 6 p.m.
I am
Senores.
not watching that game.
USA, I look on the brother in the dark glasses. I'm angry, he's shouting USA. Junior, big up to all we 5 or 6 listeners. Much to blow up yet? I drive in. What the? Oh, so weird. So why this brother tried? Thank you. Gracias. What's Pochettino and his coaching staff? Yo, Pochettino look like them a real coach.
No, Pochettino. You know who Pochettino looked like? He looked like Russell Crowe in
Yes, he does look like Russell Crowe.
and in the movie Marvel. What a movie name? Craven. You ever watch Craven?
No, no.
Russell Crowe looked he looked just like Russell Crowe from Craven.
Okay.
Same haircut, same everything. Yeah, man, Pochettino, come on.
Yo, that.
Yeah, man, I'm gone, man.
Huh?
That's it. I'm logging off.
USA 2, Australia 0. USA on to the next round. Australia will play Paraguay for a chance to go to the next round. So, that. Brazil versus Haiti. 8-15. Line up.
Later.
Let's go, bit, Jenna. All right.
People, remember you can follow us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast, at Blue Sky at Ball Chat Podcast, Facebook Ball Chat. Email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email and tell us about how